Like when you talk about being in a sport where at the end of the day, the way you win, somebody got to surrender. Look, you talk about two grown people. We're talking about two grown people. Somebody's got to surrender. You're talking about will now. You're talking about heart now. You're not talking about physicality. You're not talking about how you look. You're not talking about how strong you are. You're not talking about how tall you are, how fit you are. You're talking about will. You're talking about when you get to the point where it's two people and somebody got to tap out before the other person taps out. Will, hearts. And so it is a mentality. This thing I love about Michael Jordan, when Michael Jordan played. Michael Jordan had the flu. He still put up 38 points. He played every single minute, took a break and got some Gatorade and came back, got some water, came back, right? Because he understood, I gotta want this thing and I can't take a day off. Like if I don't play this playoff game, there might not be another playoff game. And so what I need you to understand when you do what you do, listen to me, I'm not talking about what you do there, because what you do there has absolutely nothing to do with making that person surrender. What you do there has everything to do with what time you wake up. It has everything to do with how you eat. It has everything to do with how you work out, how you prepare. It has every single thing to do with how you think. It has every single thing to do with nothing about this, but everything you do as you're getting prepared for that. And when you want it as bad as you want to breathe, says, I'm willing to make any sacrifice. I'm willing to go through any pain. I'm willing to go through any suffering. I'm willing to go through whatever it takes. So when I get in there and it's me and him one-on-one, that I guarantee you at the end of it, I won't be the one that surrendered. The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender. The harder you work, listen to me, and this is the thing I love about this sport. Like when you go in there, you both want the exact same thing. Nobody goes in there to lose. You both want the exact same thing. You both got family out there. You both got friends out there. You both got people who invested their time and their resources and their wisdom. And you both got guys out there who at the end of the day want to smile. But at the end of the day, the person that will surrender is the person that didn't work as hard as the other person. You're trying to get back to a certain place. You're trying to make a name for yourself. And I'm telling you, this is the opportunity to do it. But what do you have to do? You got to work harder than the other person. So just when you felt like you did that last rep and your muscles are saying, I can't do no more reps, you saying, I can hear you got to do more. Because right now, while you quitting, you might be doing 5 more. While you quitting and giving up, while you saying, all right, I did enough, it's time to rest, he might just be getting in his zone. So number one, you got to hear me. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, it's a mentality. You got to eat it, you got to drink it, you got to sleep it. Like it has to consume who you are. For real, it has to consume you. If you caught me on the bus right now and somebody said, E.T., I need motivation, I'm getting up in the middle of the bus and I'm murdering the bus. The bus driver gonna stop the bus. I'm just gonna motivate everybody in the bus. Why? It's not something that I do, guys. It's who I am. And if you're gonna be the best, the cream of the crop, if you're gonna be the apex of this particular sport, you gotta be it, not talk about it. The only way you won't surrender in there is that you work harder than the other person that's getting in there. So you better know how hard they're working, and you better be prepared to work just as hard as that person is working.